Hi guys, it's Guidance with Compassion here with another reading. So today I'm reading for the sign of Libra and we're doing your May bonus love general reading. It is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, leave it there. You can wait for a future reading or you can check out any of the other readings on the channel. You can watch for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars, whatever you feel called. Yeah? All the readings are timeless. So whenever you come across this reading after May, years in the future, that's fine. If it resonates, then that's for you. Yeah, you are the master of your own judgment. So if you feel this is your reading, this resonates, this is, your intuition is kicking in, then it's for you. Yeah. Also, check out any of the other readings on the channel. We've got other readings on there. We've got like Who's Your Valentine. That's not just for Valentine's. It could just be, who's your crush sort of energy. We've got what's happening for you in spring. It's not just limited to spring. Also yearly prediction readings on the channel too, so feel free to check those out. Okay, let's get into the reading. Okay, Spirit, what does Libra need to know about their love life for their May bonus reading? Things are changing. I feel like Libra, it's time for you to come out of hermit mode. It's time for you to go outside. Winter is over. Let's take those two as well. We've got the Queen of Cups, bottom of the deck. We had this for, I feel it was for Leo. We did have it. So you may be dealing with the Leo. You might want to check out that reading. It may resonate for you. Let's move these up so we can see the oracle cards as well. Okay, Spirit, can I get an oracle card for Libra? What they need to know regarding their love life for the month of May, please, for their May bonus reading. Can I get an oracle card, please, for Libra, please? Oracle. Ooh, there we go. And we got your card, Libra, to be fair, which is all about balance. Yeah. It's got justice vibes as well. Okay, let's get into it. So we have the world. The world is all about transformation. It's also about travel. So you could be traveling, Libra. You could be going abroad. It could be also about social media, the World Wide Web. But it's a new cycle, yeah? Things are ending, new things beginning. We are in a moment in spring where things are blooming, yeah? Things that we have, worked hard on in the winter are now coming to life, yeah? With the Hermit talks about introspection. You could have been, Libra, you've been doing the healing work from the readings I've been doing for you, yeah? You've learned to stop people pleasing. You've learned to create a balance within yourself, which is then translated outward externally, yeah? People seeing how to treat you from how you treat yourself. Keeping the boundary, not a wall, but just maintaining this, I can't do everything for you. Letting go of the people pleasing energy, thinking, that's all you have to offer. But you see that real, true, genuine connections, that's not all you have to offer to them. That is a mere morsel of what you have to offer. So what's been done in the dark is now coming to light. Yeah. All the work you've been putting in is now coming out to the surface like flowers blooming. Your light is shining through. People may be looking and thinking, is there something different about you, Libra? You've done something different, you changed, you seem different. Sparkling, shining, bright. We've got the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is very astute. He's very intelligent. He's got the Ace of Swords in his hand, which is, authenticity, the sword of truth. Yeah? He's very black and white. He's not really any shades of grey. It's very yes or no, So you can take that as it will, With Libra, it's all about balance, Libra is about seeing in between the lines. It's not just, well, they did this, so they must be, that is very King of Swords energy. Just bear with me a second. I can hear my rice. Yeah. So the King of Swords is it's much like the Queen of Swords as well. They're very discerning. If they catch you in a lie, it's done. Yeah. You have to be, upfront with the King and Queen of Swords. You can't hold things back. You can't hide things. They will take it the wrong way. They will take it as, you can't be trusted. You don't trust them. Why would, depending what it is, not something like insignificant, like, oh yeah, I didn't tell you I went. Although maybe they could switch it as a little bit like, why didn't you tell me you were going to see your friend? Who is this friend? It can be a little bit like that. They're, it's air energy up in the air. They're very like logical, just thinking like, why would they tell me? Why wouldn't they tell me? Why would they lie? I don't know if this is something that you've been dealing with, Libra, where you're dealing with an air sign and they're just very like, well, you said this. So the fact that you didn't do this means, and it's like, yeah, but I just didn't see the need to tell you this. I just didn't see the needs that I needed to explain myself. I just assumed. And it's like, well, you mustn't assume. It's very petty energy. It's very just like, come on, common sense, please. We got the Three of Swords. Three of Swords talks about pain, heartbreak, betrayal. Yeah? Three swords in your heart. This may be how you feel about this person, Libra. You feel like, why can they not trust me? Why do they look at me like I'm the enemy? Why do they not see my intentions? Do they not see that I care? Do they not see how much I love them? How much I loved them? Because I feel like this is the past. Yeah? You've had to gone really deep within yourself to see that. I think you blamed yourself a lot for this situation not working out, because Libra is very much, they're very much like a water sign. They feel deep emotions. They feel the pain. Yeah? And the fact that perhaps this person didn't trust you, it was not a reflection on you, Libra. It's more a reflection on them. They have their own insecurities. They have their own past. They have had their own journey in life. It may be that, they took their heartbreak and they projected it onto you. Yeah? Perhaps in the past, they dealt with someone that couldn't be trusted, who was very controlling. Because this is giving quite controlling energy. Like, it has to be black and white. There's no element of grey. There's no colour. You have to say what you mean and nothing can't change. There can't be no spontaneity. They can't be like, oh, well, I just didn't think about this. Like, not everyone has poor intentions. Not everyone's out to get you. People are human. They just think, oh, I just didn't think to tell you. But I'm telling you now. It's not a big deal. But from someone who's come from trauma, I feel like this is a trauma response. They will see that everybody's intention is geared to something negative. They think that, not everyone is evil. A lot of the time people think like everyone's a narcissist, everyone's this. No. People have traits, people have toxic traits, patterns, yada, yada, yada. But on the whole, people are just human. People are just going about their days. They're acting out their own responses from their childhood. Their trauma, negative dating patterns, friendships, etc. But on the whole, it's not like intentional. Yeah? There are people out there that are, they do have a negative mindset. They do have a bad streak. Yes. But on the whole, people are not that way inclined. On the whole, people are more concerned about what's going on with themselves and dealing with other people and it not working out can be collateral damage. I don't know why I'm saying this to you, Libra. I don't know if this is something that you have, you've struggled to get answers. You've been always thinking about, why did they do this? Why did they treat me this way? And if I'm honest, the why doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter, does it? The fact that it happened and it's done, the way you get closure is to let it go. I do feel like this is the new cycle, you letting go of the past, letting go of heartbreak, letting go of why this person didn't love you the way you deserve to be loved. Why didn't they do that? Why did they treat you that way? Why is a long tail in this scenario? There are many answers, but I don't feel that's the issue. Even if this person told you, I don't think that's the issue. I just think that you need to let go of this connection, because you need to move forward the world. You need to let go of this cycle because it's not benefiting you. We've got Queen of Cups. You know you're worth more than this. It doesn't matter why they did X, Y, and the third, because you now see that this is not what you deserved. Before, you may have think like, this is all I deserve. This is why I deserve this behavior. I have lack of self-worth. Now you see through introspection, through the hermit phase, you were no way in deserving of this behavior. But I think you are struggling to let go of the pattern, to let go of the thoughts, because they're quite deep embedded, because you could have thought them for a long time. I can relate to this situation. Sometimes we hold on to grudges, not because we still think that way, but because we've done it for such a long time. It's just like, if I let go of this, who am I? You've kind of made it, this is who you are, when it isn't who you are. It's not you at all. This is not your personality. But you're fearing the unknown. You're fearing change, as we all do. We fear what we don't know what is next. Six of Cups, yeah. I knew it was someone from the past. And I think it's a little bit that I think you need to look. We got the king, if I can talk, sorry. Many thoughts at once. We got the Queen of Cups, focusing on yourself. Filling your own cup, yeah. Cups are emotional fulfillment, yeah, in tarot. What fulfills you? What is your worth? Emotions. And I think that with the Six of Cups here, you need to pour into your inner child. I think a part of this, or I think this stems from childhood. I think I don't know if it's a relationship you created in childhood, like not necessarily romantic. It could be this is the relationship you have with your family. That they were very hard on you, controlling. There was all these rules. And then you dated people in turn that were like that as well. You know, because you're just familiar with that kind of pattern, that kind of behavior from your parents. And you would please them, but there would be no end. That it was just like, no matter what you did, there was always something that they said was wrong, that wasn't perfect, that wasn't right. Yeah? And this hurt you. This broke your heart because you think, I'm doing all this. You know, you see how she's giving this cup with flowers and emotions to this person, but they don't appreciate what you've done. They don't appreciate all the effort that you've gone into, all the love, all the emotion. They don't appreciate it. And in turn, you feel unappreciated. But this is what you've been working on. You've been showing yourself the appreciation. Yeah? Pouring into yourself. So, like by healing your inner child, you're showing yourself, you know, this is what I didn't get. This is what I didn't receive. I'm giving it to me. I know this is how I want to feel. This is how I want to be loved. When someone does come along, when I eventually am ready, then I can identify, I can say, no, they're not good enough for me because this is how I want to be loved. This is how I've loved myself. Or they're amazing. They add to my life. They treat me better than I treat myself. And I treat myself very well. Yeah? Milk and honey in reverse. This person steals your joy. Yeah? This controlling person steals your joy. And this could be this. I feel like this is someone for the past, but for some of you, this may be a person you're currently still with. And you've got to decide, Libra. Are you going to stick beside this person? Are you going to continue to neglect your own emotions and needs in favor of theirs? It's a new cycle. I feel that you're going to break the cycle. Yeah? You're going to turn around and decide, you know what? I need to walk away to my happiness. I'm getting 8 of Cups energy, yeah? What may have fulfilled you initially, and I don't really feel like it did initially fulfill you, but you may have told yourself that this was emotionally fulfilling for you. But now you're seeing it without the rose-tinted glasses, you're seeing all the red flags, and you're thinking, this doesn't make me happy. I can't make you happy, and I'm sure not happy. So I need to go. I need to walk away. Things need to be fair, and this isn't fair. This is a lose-lose situation, yeah? There's no balance here and now. So this could be present. I'm getting 2 camps of people here. So this could be people from the past. This is a past relationship, or this is where you're currently at, and you're deciding, where am I at? Where am I moving? You know, what am I doing? How do I want my future to be? It could be this has happened in your past and you think, I don't want to repeat the past. I need to make a change. Yeah? What's underneath the Queen of Cups? King of Cups, yeah? You want someone who understands you on a soul level, and this person doesn't. This person doesn't get it. They don't get you, Libra. Yeah? They're too strict. There's no fun. There's no joy. And that's the whole point of a relationship, no? You want someone to have a laugh with. You want someone to understand you, gets you. Not someone who's got a constant rule book and is always looking at you like you're on trial. Nobody wants to live a life like that under constant scrutiny, is what I'm hearing. Yeah. You've decided enough is enough, Libra. Like, your heart has been broken long enough, and you've decided the only way that it can heal is to walk away from the situation. I have to agree. Yeah? If you've not already done this, this is basically the answer here. But you are the master of your own judgments. You act accordingly to how you feel. Yeah, but this is what the reading is telling me, if this is your story, if this is resonating for you. Yeah? And for those that have already walked away, this is confirmation that you did the right thing. That this person was not compatible with you. Yeah? It was reflecting to you deep-rooted trauma from your childhood. And now you can see why. And now you can make the change. Now you can heal. Yeah? Okay. So Libra, I feel like this is your story. Yeah? I hope this resonated for you. If it did, and it gave you the insights that you wanted, and, you know, this really spoke to your soul, let me know in the comments section. Let me know how it resonated. Did you go through this experience? What did you do to get out of it? How did you heal? Yeah? Please like the video. Please share it. Please subscribe to the channel. Yeah? Help us to get more subscribers. Help us to get to 500 people. And share this with people that you think that this story resonates with. You think this is useful for them to hear this reading. Share it with them. And check out your yearly prediction on the channel. and I will catch you next time.